Hey guys, I'm back with another video. This time I'm doing a tier list of my favourite and arguably the best anime, Jojo Bizarre Adventure. I think this is the best anime of all time, but that's just what I think. Now this tier list is based on, this isn't like a stan tier list based on what is my favourite stan. This is just a stan tier list based on who's the strongest. Like, which stand could be any other stand, how useful they could be, like how useful the stand could be in real life, and just the overall strength of how strong the stand is, what is the highest potential that stand can do, and all of that. So we're gonna start with part 3 to part 8. I haven't watched part 9. I haven't read part 9. I haven't heard positive things about the stands in part 9. But once part 9 is finished, then I'll do a video on that. But here is how the tiers will go. God tier, well, the best of the best. S, A, B, mid, trash, and absolute. Oh, I forgot to put absolute trash. Absolute trash. Yeah, that's perfect. So let's start. We're gonna start with the stands in part 3. See, this is the first time Iraqi did stands, and it went fairly well. I like most of the stands in part 3. I mean, there are some stands that bother me in part 3, but we'll get into it. Now let's start with Star Platinum. Do I really need to say why? I mean, I think Star Platinum could be almost any stand, especially like from close range. Like we are including like the time stop because he gains time stop at the end. But I do feel like Star Platinum is god tier, no questions asked. Magician's Red. No, Magician's Red was very underutilized. No, it's A. It's A. It's not. See, Magician's Red is really overpowered. It's just that for some reason in part 3, you see, one of the very few negatives I can give part 3 is that some of the main characters just get sidelined. And Avdol was one of the characters who got sidelined, especially with his stand. His stand was so cool, and it got sidelined so much. But from what we saw from the stand, oof. If I want to put it in S, but we all know it's not S tier worthy. It's a solid A. Hermit Purple. Now, people will probably put Hermit Purple in trash. Some might put it in absolute trash. I think it's a solid mid. Now the stand is not good, but Joseph is a really good user. He managed to turn Hermit Purple into somewhat of a dangerous stand, which is very impressive. Just imagine if Joseph had like a stand like Magician's Red or something like that. He'd be fucking unstoppable. I think Hermit Purple. I mean, it's not a good stand, but Joseph just makes it really effective. So I'll give Joseph that. Yeah, it's really strong. Like the stand. See, he suffers the same problem as Avdo. This is a hot take, but I've no Kakuin just got the sideline. Like like Avdo and Kakuin, just both of them got sidelined. I mean, Joseph kind of did, but he already had his time in part 2. But Avdo and Kakuin got sidelined, especially their stands. Their stands were so cool, and they got sidelined, which is sad. Ooh, Pornaref. Silver Chariot's a solid A. I love that stand, and it's really strong. It could give any stand that became Crimson, for obvious reasons, a run for its money. And it also has abilities that it just doesn't use again. But Silver Chariot's so fucking cool. Okay, I might put it in A. I might come back to this stand. I put it in A. The Fool. Wait, what? I'm gonna put the world around the end. Yeah, I'm gonna put the world just around the end because it's like the final stand of that part. Oh, yeah, the Fool's a really cool stand. Like, it's able to do like shape shifting and all that stuff, and plus it can't do any physical damage to like the stand because it's made out of sand, which is really really cool. It gives us a cool user. No, was this stand? I swear it's called. Was it called Greyfire or Towers of Grey? It was called one of those two names, Greyfire or Tower of Grey or something like that. I just remember that I just didn't like the stand. Like, it was able to outspeed Star Platinum. Like, this stand is known for its speed, but that's literally it. It's really quick, but just shit damage. It can basically like just take your tongue out, and that's basically it. It's really really weak. The only reason why this stand is going in absolute trash is because it's really really fast. That's literally it. Except that it has nothing else. Dark Blue Moon. I feel like there should be like with White Album, a stand in Part 5, a suit stand. Dark Blue Moon should have been like a suit stand in my opinion, but that's just me. But it is kind of underrated. It's basically almost unstoppable underwater. Yeah, I think a B works. Strength, mid. I really want to put this stand in absolute. Okay, I don't think it's absolute trash. It's just that, alright, for those who don't know what this stand is, and I don't blame you for not remembering what this stand is, even I struggle to remember it. It was basically when Pornweth was stuck at that hotel and he had to fight against this stand. See, alright, I think I remember the ability from the top of my head. So the user holds a grudge against you. If you hit the user, he will hold a grudge against you, and his stand will kind of carry out that grudge for him. That's literally it. It's really, really weak. Like, Pornweb was able to beat it with pretty much no issue. I mean, it was kind of schemy and all of that. Yeah, okay, it was schemy. It could, like, the stand could function on its own, I'm assuming. So that's the only reason why it's not in absolute trash. Alright, I have to say something first. There will be a lot of hot takes in this video. And the first hot take is for Yellow Temperance. This is arguably the most underrated stand in all of JoJo history, in my opinion. If the user was smarter and wasn't fighting in water, he probably could have won against Jotaro. It's just that because the user was an idiot and was fighting in water, which is arguably his stand's weakness, was why he lost. He was able to shapeshift, like, he was a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, he's a solid A. Yeah, he's a solid A. So underrated. Hangman, love the stand design. Solid B. Okay. Here's where things get interesting. Hell Horse. The thing with Hell Horse and with his stand, I like guns, especially in animes, TV shows, you name it. I always think guns are fucking cool. In JoJo, guns are kind of useless. But this is a gun stand done well. I don't know whether or not I should put it in mid or B. Because Hell Horse could probably beat Joseph. And the thing with Hell Horse is that it needs to be I don't know what's wrong with my speech. With Hell Horse, I feel like he needs to be paired up with another stand. And have a sore throat, by the way, which is kind of annoying. But Hell Horse needs to be paired up with another stand in order for his stand to be more effective. He's really effective on his own. He's really effective on his own because he can control his bullet. He can shoot multiple bullets. He's able to control those bullets, and he's really, really precise. He has control over those bullets. Like, if it wasn't for Avdol, Polnareff would have died. Okay, yeah. I have to put this at B. You will know why. I will explain. I will come back to Hell Horse, but just know he has to be in B. It's not. I'll explain why this stand has to be at B. Like, a lot of you people are probably thinking, you know, including me, because at first I was considering putting him here, and then I realised, oh wait, I have to put him at B. You will know why I put him at B later on. That was absolute ass. It looked ugly, and I'm convinced this stand only affected Joseph because he's like the weakest out of like the group. But even Joseph was able to fuck it up. I mean, it was kind of strong. Okay, I don't think it's absolute trash. It wasn't completely useless, but it wasn't that far off. It's basically just a car. An awful underrated stand. Yeah, if I stand corrected, you can't hit the stand. You have to hit the user. If you hit the stand, it does nothing. And Justice was able to take control of like a whole city. So it has insane range. No, Justice is really underrated. Also underrated stand in part 3. Lovers, very, very cool stand. Really good stand in real life to use for blackmailing. Ooh, the sun. Here's the other hot take. Yes, I know what you're all saying. What the fuck? Why is the sun that high? The sun should be like in absolute trash or in trash. But let me explain. Just take a deep breath and think for a split second. How can you really realistically defeat this stand? Like, look at Hellhorse stand. It's a gun. What would he realistically do if he was to fight the sun? Would he just shoot the sun? But that would do nothing. Like, that's why I feel like the sun is overhated. Like, yeah, on paper it sounds stupid, but if you really think about it, the sun is overpowered. Because imagine this sun in real life. Like, how are you supposed to fight it? Like, how you realistically supposed to defeat it? Like, you can't defeat the sun because it's the sun. The only reason why the group won was because, well, Star Platinum was more OP than the sun. But just know that the sun gets a lot of hate, and I will never understand why people hate the sun. You can't defeat it. Like, I do think it is kind of unrankable. I honestly do think it's A tier. Like, that's a hot take. Feel free to fight me on that. It's a solid A. Here's the other unrankable stand. Oh, Death 13. Oh my god. See, the problem with Death 13 is that once you fall to sleep, the stand won basically. Like, it's funny because one of the most overpowered stands is given to a baby. It's just, see, the problem with Death 13. Like, let's say if you're doing like a top 10 or top 15 strongest stands, ranking a stand like Death 13 would be impossible because where would you put it? It's hard to rank it because, you know, once you fall to sleep, I'm just gonna end up hurting my brain, so I'm just gonna put him at A tier and just call it a day. Justice, cool stand. Yeah, I like it. It's basically like a stand genie. I really wish we saw more of that. And what am I doing? It's B. You know, there's not much to say about this stand. I just know that it was really, really scary. And Jojo Star Platinum saved the day because, well, Star Platinum is like the strongest stand in that part. This stand is really, really scary. A water-based, one of the many water-based stands. You'll be seeing a lot of water-based stands very, very high on this list. This is like the first one. I really, really like it. And plus the user's blind. There's only an other blind user we get. We only get 2 blind stand users. They're just really, really cool. And he's one of them. Solid B. Okay, take a deep breath. That's just absolute trash. Alright. This is the worst stand in part 3. I don't care what anyone says. This stand is fucking awful. I remember the first time I was watching Jojo, I remember when I saw this stand, I almost turned off the TV. I hated this stand. All this stand does is change your face. That's literally it. It can just change your appearance of your face. That's it. That's literally it. See, the reasons why I don't put these stands in absolute trash is because they are useful in some ways in combat, or just they have some use or quirks that save them from being in absolute trash. But this doesn't. All it does is change your face. How is that effective? How? Like, yeah, it has to be. This stand needs to be paired with another stand. Even then, it's still fucking useless. Like Hell Horse Light is the worst of stand users, but Hell Horse by himself would be still be really really effective. It's just with this stand. I wasn't the biggest fan of the episodes or just anything about just this stand. It's one of the worst stands in the whole JoJo like universe. It's so bad, and I just want to move on before I fucking go on a whole rant about how fucking awful this dog shit stand is. What a shit stain stand. The worst part is this isn't even a what. This is our top 3 worst stands in my opinion. Fucking hate that stand so much. Oh, now let's talk about his brother. Cool stand. Okay, Anubis. Oh my god. Anubis suffers the same problem Steph 13 and the Sun. They are unrankable. I don't know where to put them. Like, I don't know where to put it. Like, should I put it in S or A? Because you can't. Because it can control other stand users as well. I think I'm just gonna put it in A. Yeah. I remember the first time I was watching JoJo. I really liked this stand. Rewatching it, it's like the way it's just I still find it. I mean, I was considering it trash, but I'm deciding. I guess mid. I don't know. I just don't like this stand. I mean, the use is cool, but the stand itself is just. Yeah, I mean, put it on par with Hermit Purple. Yeah, okay, I'm putting it at mid. Of course, very cool stand. See, what I wish if this stand fought against Joseph and we got to see young Joseph, part 2 Joseph, that would be fucking amazing. But we got Kid Giotto instead, which is still good, but I would have preferred young Joseph. But I like the stand nevertheless. All the Darby brothers. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm putting it in trash. I don't like this. I just don't think the stand is that strong. Like, Like, it doesn't take that much brain cells to outsmart its ability. And plus, I swear the user has to stay close. You know, after the stand takes its effect, I swear the user still has to remain close. So it's not like the user can just run away and the range is almost infinite. No, but plus the user can't really defend itself or anything like that. I don't like. I used to like the stand, and then I kind of realised it's not that impressive. Pet Shop, love the name, solid B. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I just needed a minute to remember what stand this was. This was that stand user that Iggy killed when he was in Dio's mansion, if you remember that. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't remember that. He existed for all of 2 seconds, and from what I remember of his stand ability, he could basically change the appearance of any room. Like the illusion of any room, which is actually like, he actually is a really good stand ability. It's just that he got fucked over by Iggy and Avdo's fire sensor attacked her. Yes, Avdo can do that. That's what. Yeah, I mean, this is just broken. But yeah, I think it's mid because we only saw it for 2 seconds. But from what we did see, it was actually really, really useful and very, very interesting. Cream. This stand is underrated. This stand could solo Cream could solo 90 or 95% of like the stands in the JoJo universe. I think Cream could defeat alternate cars. I feel like that's how strong Cream is. Like if you get hit by Cream, you're pretty much fucked. It's basically just a one shot times a million times infinite. Like if you get hit by Cream, you're pretty much fucked. Like the Cream is basically the hand, but just a billion times worse. Like oh my god. The only downside of Cream is that you can't see like the user can't see what he's hitting, but that doesn't really matter because because he can still do all of that shit, and plus it's really fast as well. So the only reason why Polnareff won against Cream was because of Iggy. Now, yeah, Polnareff only won because of Iggy. If Iggy wasn't there, Polnareff would have died. Well, and the world is also God tier. Oh yeah, that's Holly stand. Trash. I mean, if it was able to affect her, then I mean, it looks like her in purple. I mean, you must be one weak person if your stand kills you. Well, considering the stands in part 4 and 5, yeah, I want to put it behind them at all for something like that to happen. But that's just me. Ah, John. Okay, this is Deal stand. Well, stand. No, because there have been JoJo theories. Apparently, like one of the theories was that Deal was supposed to have like every stand, and Fitch would have just like the first theory is that Deal was supposed to have everything, and Fitch would have just been dumb, and the second theory is that it's Jonathan Joestar stand. Fitch, I'm with the second one. I'm one of the people who thinks this was Jonathan Joestar stand. It would have made up. It makes a lot more sense. Yeah, but yeah, that's a fair placement. Now this is it for part 3. I kind of want to move Anubis here. Yeah, I'm moving Anubis up to S because it's such an interesting stand, and it having the power to obsess, to control other stand users is the reason why it deserves S. Really cool stand. Part 4. It has really fun stands, like really fun overall. I mean, it does have some really bullshit stands, but we get into that. We get into that. Crazy Diamond. Solid A. I love this stand. It's so good. I want to say no, it's not S. It's A. Oh, part 4 Jotaro Star Platinum. It's basically the same. They're basically the exact same stand. So, but like, can Josuke really beat? I mean, okay, yeah, Crazy Dom's A here. It's because Josuke can't heal himself. If Josuke could heal himself, then maybe S. The hand. If it had a better user, and if the stand was faster, it would be in like S. But because as much as I love the user, he really just brings down the stand. Like the hand is kind of like Cream, but more precise. And I also love the stand design. Yeah, I think it's a solid B. Oh, the echoes. Alright. At 1, 2, and 3. Now, this is a hot take from me. I feel like Echoes at 2 has a better ability than Echoes at 3. But that's just my opinion. Where should I put it? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. Wait, I'm not sure. Hmm. Yeah, I'm sure. Heaven's Door. Anyone who watches JoJo knows that Heaven's Door is just God tier. I don't like. Funny enough, the only weakness of this stand is that if you're blind, like this stand here could defeat Heaven's Door because the user is blind, so he'd be unaffected by Heaven's Door, which is kind of funny because there's only two blind stand users. The other one is in part 6. I'm gonna get into him. I like him a lot. No, yeah, I like him a lot. He sounds alright. Killer Queen. She a heart attack. Wait, here's the other hot take. I feel like she heart attack is S tier. Yes, Killer Queen loses to his own stand. I feel like She heart attack was able to survive hits from Star Platinum, so it could easily survive the attacks from Silver Chariot, and Magician's Red would just he will literally be like yeah, R.I.P. Avdol and Magician's Red if he goes up against sheer heart attack. But the Dust is overrated. Yeah. Like his ability is really overrated. Like it can like people are kind of don't understand how the ability works. It only like he's only able to time travel, like go back in time 1 hour once someone figures out what his ability is. Like, once someone's figured out his identity, and it only works against non-stand users. So that's why I love the name. Okay, I don't know about Echoes. I feel like B's too high. I'm looking at Echoes at 3 and 2. I'm deciding whether or not I should put them in B or mid. Okay, I'm gonna leave as it is. But I can understand if people will be like, why they're so high. Yeah, I feel like, okay, yeah, I could just for the B for them. Oh, Echo Necklace, I love this stand. I love its stand design. Other water-based stand. And it's fucking amazing. I like the user, I love the stand. And that stand design, fucking amazing. Bad Company or Worst Company. Another solid B. I love this stand very, very much. Ooh, Red Hot Chili Pepper. Yeah. Yeah. Red Hot Chili Pepper's scary. I would love to see Red Hot Chili Pepper fight against Mr. Red. I really want to know who will win out of those two. Be a really interesting fight. Now, The Lock. Really good stand for blackmailing. Love the stand, love the idea. I don't like this stand. Like people say this could defeat Ultimate Cars, but people are forgetting it takes a while for this stand to settle in. Like its ability to settle in. Yeah, it's mid. It's a solid mid tier for me. Love Deluxe is overrated. It's basically hair. It's not a good stand. Antonio stand B. I mean C. I want to put in B, but nah. It's for sounds like Antonio's. It's like a solid mid. Part 4 Hermit Purple. I had to put part 4 Hermit Purple in trash because, well, Joseph got older, so he can't use that effectively as he wanted to anymore. So that's the only reason why I'm putting it in not absolute trash, but just in trash. Because the part 3 Hermit Purple is a lot stronger, more effective. Oh, the Visible Baby. I wonder if Visible Baby come back and have its own part. Like, okay, please go back to the original universe, the best universe. Oh, that's a very strong stand. It almost defeated Jotaro. Very strong stand. Oh, I like Harvest. Really good stand. Cinderella. B. Oh, okay. I'm needing a minute to remember his stand again. Boys to Men. Now this, oh no, it actually called Boys to Man, but Boys to Man, oh yeah, but see, imagine if the Darby brothers had this stand, they'd be fucking scary. Like damn, like I really would love to see if the Darbys had Boys to Men, and that stand, like that would be fucking scary. And plus, I always wonder, like, is the game only limited? Like, is the stand only limited by rock paper scissors? Like, what if you play Uno? Like, would the stand still have the same effect or not? That's what I always find to be interesting. Really interesting stand idea. I wish we saw the user again. He seemed cool. Oh, I love this guy. I love his stand. He's a B. And yes, he is a stand user. He's not an alien, he's a stand user. Yeah, B. Oh, Stray Cat's also a B. Oof. Actually. Oh, well, the reason why this isn't going in absolute trash is because it is strong. Like Superfly is a really strong stand. It's just not a stand you want in real life. You just don't want to be a user of this stand because, well, you can't leave until someone takes over for you. That's the only reason why I'm not putting absolute trash, because it technically is strong. And plus, you have to wait until someone enters, because you can't just walk out or leave, or you might turn into metal from what we saw when Juska tried to leave. That's the only reason why it's not going absolute trash. I mean, I love the stand and its stand name. I also dig that stand design. Cheap Trick. Ill. Just ill. No one would want this stand. It basically torments you, insults you, and then just kills you. Like, it must, like, imagine you're a Jojo fan and you get a stand in real life, and then you got Cheap Trick, like, that'd be like the ultimate middle finger. Fucking hell. Oh yeah, I'll just like his dad's stand. We didn't really see what I could do, so I'm just gonna put it in trash. Well, that's it from part 4. Only one in absolute trash for part 4 from Diamond is Unbreakable. I'm really happy with its placements. Yeah. Well, now we get to part 5. Yes. I'm not the biggest fan of part 5, but I love the stands in part 5. Part 5 arguably has the best stands just just out of all of JoJo. Part 5 and part 8, part 7 has the best stands. I feel like part 7 stands might be a little bit better, but oof, the stands in part 5. I mean, there are one or two really bad ones in part 5, but they make up with really, really good stands. And we're gonna get into one of them right now. Gold Experience A. I mean, even though its ability keeps changing, its main ability is, really, really good. Crazy Diamond beats Gold Experience, but that's just me. But I feel like it's a side A. Sticky Fingers or Zipper Mouth, which is a better name. Also A. I mean, I want to put it in S, but there's a certain stand that destroys, like, Sticky Fingers in a fight later on that we get into. That is going there. Moody Blues, okay. Wait, let me put it in there first. I want to put this stand at B, but I just know it doesn't deserve B. It has that insane ability. I love the ability. The only reason why I can't give it B is because it lacks combat. which, it kind of bothers me that it lacks combat. I don't know, this is just a me thing. I feel like every stand that has a humanoid form should be somewhat a combat stand. It should at least know the basics. Like just like Man in the Mirror, at least it's very, very weak, but at least it knows the basics. Well, Moody Blues, it doesn't know the it's not good at combat. Because once Moody Blues ability is activated, it leaves Abakio, who is the user, completely defenseless. Like, he's pretty much fucked. He needs someone there with him, or he'll just die. So that's why. Oof. Yeah, he's going in. I want to put him at B, but I have to put him in mid, sadly. Alright, remember. Alright. I know people are screaming at the screens right now, but remember what I said about remember what I said about Hell Horse, about why I have to put him at B. This is why. Sex Pistols is overrated. It's shit. Hell Horse Stan is far superior and better than Sex Pistols will ever be. So I literally had to put Hell Horse Stan at B, because if I put Hell Horse Stan at mid, Sex Pistols have to go in trash, and I'll be completely okay with that. But yeah, I feel like Sex Pistols is average, and I feel like Hell Horse deserves to be Hell Horse Stan deserves to be B tier. Aerosmith, it's alright. Not much to say about it. Basically, a cool toy train. I like it quite a bit. Okay, Purple Haze. No, I feel like Purple Haze. Oof. Purple Haze is broken. It could defeat almost anyone. I think Purple Haze could have defeated King Crimson if he wanted to. I feel like that's why Fugo didn't go with the group, because Fugo could have easily killed the boss with his stand. That's why I'm putting Fugo in S tier. Like his stand at S tier. Yeah, he's S. Okay, no, I can't put a stand in absolute trash. I fucking hate Trish. I fucking hate her stand. If you're the daughter of the main villain and his stand is able to skip time and see into the future, you will think that his daughter will have a broken ability, but no, all she can do is make things soft. That's literally it. I'm just not the biggest fan of the user. The ability is shite, especially considering that, especially if you remember that she is related to the main villain, so like, what the fuck? And even if I don't take that into consideration, the stand is just bland. Like, Hermit Purple could easily destroy Spicy Girls, whatever the fuck it's called. Even fucking Echoes Act 1 probably could. Fucking hate that stand. Fucking hate Spice Girls. Yep, alright. Ooh, Part 5 Silver Chariot. See, Part 5 Silver Chariot is basically the same as Part 3 Silver Chariot. I guess Porno has more experience, but that didn't save him against fighting Deolovo. Okay, here's when we get to a problem. Silver Chariot Requiem is unrankable. Actually, no. No, it isn't. I lie. Actually, it isn't. It isn't unrankable. Yeah. God Experience Requiem. Do I need to say why they go? If you're a Requiem fan, you automatically just God tier. King Crimson's S. Here's a hot take: the World Star Platinum and the World Dio, they can easily defeat Deolovo and King Crimson. Fight me on that. I think that King Crimson doesn't stand a chance against the stands in God tier. Like, he doesn't defeat Star Platinum, he doesn't defeat Cream, he doesn't defeat the world. Maybe Heaven's Door, maybe 50-50 with Heaven's Door, but I just don't feel like it's Game Crimson's God tier. I feel like it's a solid A. Ooh, Black. Ooh. Black Panther. I love the stand. I love the stand name. Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath. Actually, no, what's that A tier stand? Having Black Sabbath, it's literally having a vampire as a stand. It's so fucking cool. Yeah, it's an A for me. Soft Machine. It took me a while to remember this stand and its user. Like, the user's name is Mario. He has green hair. That's literally the only thing I can remember for him. The only thing he gave us is that it's the torture dance. Like, one of the best things that ever happened to anime. That's the only good thing he gave us. Other than that, I don't remember the stand or the user. I remember that he was a fly or something like that. Very mid. I don't like Kraftwerk. If this had a better user, I'd put this in B. But it had a really shit user. He lost to fucking Sex Pistols. You are a C, my friend. You are mid, my friend. But Little Feet. A lot of people don't like Little Feet because it's basic. And just because it's basic doesn't mean it's bad. So basically, Little Feet can just turn himself small, and if the user scratches you, he can also turn the other person small. It's the perfect stand for assassination, to be a assassin, which is what he is. I mean, I'll argue A, but you know, the stand isn't really that fast, so I feel like B is the perfect placement. But there's like a downgraded version of his stand in part 6. You see what I mean? So just know that I really like Little Feet. Man in the Mirror. No, I don't think Man in the Mirror is B tier. He can go to the mirror world or mirror dimension, whatever you want to call it, and he can willingly leave your stand out of there. So he can basically leave you defenseless. Your stand can't enter there unless he commands it. So he could fuck literally almost anyone up. I mean, unless you're Joseph, then you know he still has his hammer. But yeah, like as a humanoid stand, he is really weak, but he can still at least do the basics. So yeah, he's a B for me. Beach Boy. Okay, Beach Boy. Beach Boy is fucking broken. No one talks about how broken his stand is. Because if the user acted as smart as he did from the beginning, like he did later on, he would have killed everyone. Because realistically, yes, I know it's basically just a fishing rope, but once it gets inside of you, you're fucked. See, the only thing that I don't understand is like, why didn't the user aim for Bruno's head or for his enemy's head and go for the brain instead of going for the heart? Because with the heart you have to go in one certain area of a body, as with someone's head, all you have to do is just aim literally anywhere on the head and it will do enough brain damage. But that goes to show how broken that stand is. Ooh, the Grateful Dead. The Ungrateful Dead, I mean. B. Love that stand design. I also love how he has no legs. It makes the stand so much cooler. Babyface. This stand is so weird. It took me a while to understand the stand and its ability. Even though I don't completely understand it, this is all that I know about this stand. In order for this stand to work, I'm going off the top of my head here. So, how do I explain this? So basically, this stand has to impregnate a woman. Yeah, stay with me on this. It impregnates a woman, and then it learns and grows up. And when you fight him, he's able to. When he touches you, he can take cubes from your body parts or something like that. And even after you defeat him, the user can just create more. So, damn, that's just crazy. What a weird stand, but I love it. White Album, A. I mean, I want to put in S, but if Magician's Red's in A, White Album has to be in A. First suit. I had to say something now. Yellow Temple is a first suit stand. That's where I'm gonna leave it as. Clash. Wolf Water. Oh no. I love Clash. I love the user. It's his partner I have an issue with. See, the thing is, he basically had to go solo. He had a partner, but his partner has like the worst stand in JoJo history. And we get to him right now. Talking fucking heads. This is like the worst stand just in JoJo history. It's so fucking useless. It's a disgrace to the franchise. I hate this stand so much. All he can do is make you say the opposite of what he can say. That's literally it. That's all he can fucking do. It's pathetic. No, the reason why I'm so pissed is because he is one of the other elite guards. I will repeat, elite guards, and he has such a dog shit ability. Like, it's a fucking shit standing ability to the franchise. What an absolute disgrace. I don't care about the user. The user was fucking boring. Like, who cares about the user when you have such a dog shit stand? It's so fucking awful. Just don't fucking stand. I fucking hate it. It's so bad. Like, no one talk like, people always talk about cheap trick, but no, it's not. They're not the worst stands. It's talking heads. It's so bad. It's not effective. At least with cheap trick, you can kill your opponent. Well, the opponent may survive if it can figure out, like, wrong-handed, but at least. Even with these stands I could find a little bit of use out of them. Not yes, talking heads will be useful in real life. But the thing is, this stand is made for combat. It's fucking useless at combat. And Slash has to go solo. A stand that is actually good. And then you just get to talking heads. And I'm just questioning my life decisions. Like, how can you create a stand so fucking bad? Like, oh god, if Talking Heads had a fucking Requiem, it'd still be fucking useless. I fucking hate this stand so fucking much. Oh, I need to calm down. Let's get to the next stand before I lose my head. For fuck's sake, the toy is big. No, the toy is big is not a bad stand. I mean, I don't think it is, at least. It's just, it's unrankable. Where do I put this stand? Tell me, where do I put it? It's unrankable. Yeah. He has to go there, right? Fuck's sake. High stands or Katoya's big in these situations. It's because how do I rank them? I'm just basing it. Yeah, I think S works. Ooh, Metallica. Ooh, one of my favourite stands. Ooh, one of the best stands. It's so bloody, so... Ooh, if you could literally one-shot the enemy. I love Metallica so much. Oh, Green Day. Other S tier stand. I think Green Day is on par with Purple Haze. I feel like Green Day just got that range. His range is insane. Like, that stand and the user. Oh my god. Everything about Green Day is just fucking amazing. And his partner. No, this should be illegal. Damn. Oof. Oh yeah, remember the stand? It's alright. But that's it for part 5, aka Golden Wind. Only one in absolute trash, but I'm not going to just bring up this disgrace of that is called a stand. There's a lot in B and A. Oh, there's quite a lot. No, there's a lot in S. Oof, see, gotta win. And then we get to a problem. I think I like Stone Ocean, I like part 6. But, and this is a massive but, the stands in Stone Ocean are, like, there are some good stands, but there's a lot of bad ones. Like, the thing with Stone Ocean is that it has some of the weakest just stands in general. I do feel like part 8 has the worst stands, just overall. But the stands in Stone Ocean, oof. I mean, for a very long time, I feel like Stone Ocean did have the worst stands. Just like the worst stands, just overall, that's what I mean. You see what I mean? Ugh. I mean, I do think Stone Ocean's underrated, overhated, but damn. Alright, let's get into Jolene, Stone 3. A. I think it's an A. Star Platinum. The weakest version of Star Platinum. Of course it's not gold. okay, yeah. I'll put him in A. Kiss, I don't like the user order stand. Its stand stats are disgraceful, and its ability is average. It's a really average stand for me. Oh, Burn Down House. Alright, stand. Oh, Food Fighters. Do I really think Food Fighters is A, though? No, I don't think it's A. I'm gonna put it in B. I just don't think it's A worthy. I mean, it's damn being its own news. We should see more of this in JoJo. It's so cool. Weather report. S. Wait. There's no heavy weather. If we count in weather report and heavy weather, then it is God tier. If we are also counting heavy weather. Oh, Diver down. Love this. Love the user. Really like the sound. Solid B. Oh, White Snake. Yeah. Oh, see me. I'm not the biggest fan of the stand design for see me, but yeah. S. Oh, Made in Heaven. Again, I don't like the stand design, but God tier. Yeah, this stand is basically a downgraded and watered down version of Little Feet. You know what I mean? It's still a good stand, but it's no on Little Feet's level. Because the user can't turn small, he can only turn her opponent small. After with Little Feet, he can turn his opponent small, and he's faster than the stand. So, oh, this is Man Transvisten. It's called Man something. I don't remember the full name. Man Transvista or something like that. It's the other blind stand user. I actually like his stand quite a bit. He was cool. I also like the user quite a bit. And like imagine him in part 3. Lol. Oh, Highway to Hell. How can such a bad stand exist? I mean, it's nowhere on the level of Talking Heads. That's in a whole different like universe of how in. God damn it! I fucking hate the stand so much. I just can't speak properly. Highway to Hell's an awful stand. It's one of the worst. It's nowhere on Talking Heads level. Talking Heads. No, I'm not gonna get into it for rant about fucking talking shits, fucking talking disaster, fucking talking jokes. But alright, back to Highway to Hell. Sick name. Highway to Hell is basically Lovers, but worse. Because at least with Lovers, you can use for blackmailing, and you can kill the person without killing yourself. With Hold Down, you have to kill yourself in order to kill the person, which is just. Oh, imagine if the Derby's had this stand. I really do feel like it's a B tier. Yeah, I feel like that stand's a B. It's really, really good. Oh, Jumping Jack Flash. Kind of am disappointed that in the anime he uses CGI, but doesn't change the fact that it's a really, really good stand. Oh yeah, Sports Max stand. I remember I got spoiled about his stand and I was so excited. Like, Invisible Zombies, that sounds so fucking cool. And then when I saw it, I was like, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, his stand was good, but yeah. Survivor. Everyone say that this is the worst stand. I mean, of course. I beg to differ for other stand, but Survivor. Like, what is with Stone Ocean having really cool stand names and the stand just end up being really, really bad? How the hell? Badass name, dog shit ability, Survivor, really sick name, dog shit ability, and oh my god, we're not done here. We got Planet Waves. This stand is shit. This stand is fucking shit as well. So basically, he can summon meteors. And that's basically it. And I swear the meteors can hit him as well. You know, I post his stance, that is ridiculous. I swear. This is just going on the top of my memory. He has like fucking A or S for like speed. Even though it takes about a whole fucking like 10 years just for the meteor to fucking come down. Dragon's Dream. See, I love the stand design, but this stand could fuck you over. This stand will literally go against you. Like, the stand is neutral. Like, don't you know how bad that is? You don't want your stand to be neutral. You don't want your stand to be randomly taking sides. And, oh, yeah. This was, like, in that weird, like, in Stone Ocean, there was this massive portion of, like, just a lot of battles that just drag out, and this was one of them. You know, with Planet Waves and Dragon's Dream, those fights in the manga at least, they really, really drag out. It was really fucking annoying. I mean, in the anime, it wasn't as bad, but in the manga, oh my god, reading it was just fucking. It took effort. Yo-Yo Ma. Okay, no, not absolute trash. Yeah. See, this is the exact same problem. This, like, the battle with Yo-Yo Ma drags so fucking long. What I don't understand is why didn't Johnny just pick up Yo-Yo Ma and just yeeted it out of like the fucking boat? I just don't get it. I fucking hate Yo-Yo Ma. Fucking weird stand. Okay, enough. I can justify it not being in absolute trash. Much as I want to put it in absolute trash, I can't. So, Gel Lockhouse. See, I like this stand. I hate the user. She looks ugly, and its stand design is disgraceful. But its stand ability is really, really good. Just wish it had a better design. Oh, Bohemian Rhapsody. Some people say this stand can defeat God Experience Requiem and Opening Cards, and I can see why. I can see why. What a broken ability. Sky High, okay, This stand was boring. And plus, the fight that it had with the stand drags out. It was so boring. And that's me just being generous. I wanted to fucking put it. If there was like a tier of boring me to death, I feel like Sky High would be on the very top of that list. This is my most boring stand. It was so. Everything about that was just so boring. Oh, Underworld. I love the user. I love the stand. Okay, no. Yeah, I feel like it's a B, not an A. I remember I watched a YouTube video when a guy put this stand at number 1, which really pisses me off because he says, oh yeah, all he can do is boil water. I beg to differ, because we didn't see what this stand could truly do. It was only there for like 2 seconds. But from what we can see, I mean, because what if the stand is that it could boil any liquid? Like, if the stand touches you, it could boil like the blood inside of you. Imagine how dangerous that would be. That would be like almost a one-shot move. So that's why I'm not putting it in absolute trash. I think I'm putting it in mid. Oh yeah, part 6. So I'm just gonna put it in. Well, it is the world, so let's put that shit in God tier. Oh yeah, that's it. This is it for Stone Ocean. As you see, Stone Ocean has the most in absolute trash so far with 3. Because there's only 1 from each part until we got to Stone Ocean when there was just 3. Only 1 in trash. Alright. Yo, your mom, fuck you. Wait, but Stone Ocean has the most in God tier with 4. Golden Wind has 2. What 4 has 2? Part 3 has 3. So I guess in that term, but it's only 4 because of the world. If you don't include the world, then no, it still would. Well, be on top with part 3. But yeah, we get to part 7, which makes up for like the lack of good stands in part 6, which is really, really good. So let's get into it. Alright, let's start with Tusk. Is that Tusk at... Yeah, that's Tusk at 3. Yeah, Tusk at 3. B or A? Nah, I'm putting in B. I'll have a hot take anyway. You see what I mean. Tusk at 4 is overrated. It's just... I don't want to put Tusk at 4. Okay. I'll put Tusk at 4 in S, but I'm not putting it in God tier. I fail to see how this stand is God tier. I really want someone to tell me how. Because just imagine if Tusk at 4 fight against Crimson. This is what I can literally see what happens. Tusk at 4, like Johnny tries to use an infident, the infident, on their level. Their level skips time and donuts him. That's all I literally see happening. And didn't the world absolutely bully Tusk at 4? And people want me to believe that Tusk at 4 can defeat Star Platinum. Like, lol, no. Overrated in my eyes. Bullbreaker. Okay. I swear this stand's called Ticket to Ride or something like that. It's basically like there's D4C and Love Train, they're upgraded. But I feel like this is like the middle between all of that, so I'm gonna put it in A. Yeah. Because it's technically the mid. It's technically. It's complicated to explain. It's not Love Train. It's not D4C. It's the between. It's not D. It has. It's complicated to explain. I don't know why they added that, to be honest. I mean, it technically is a stand. Yeah, just gonna leave that A. Ooh, that's a. No, not C. I love that stand. I love the user. So upset when he died. Spoilers. Well, I mean, if you're watching this video, it will obviously contain spoilers because we talk about part 3 to part 8, so. Scary monsters. And plus, I didn't mention the user's name, so. Yeah, scary monsters are A. I love that sound. Dinosaurs. I can't say no to dinosaurs. They're fucking cool. Cream starter. If you think her stand has anything to do with the cream from part 3, you are mistaken. I mean, I love the ability, don't get me wrong, but just imagine Cream Starter can like summon like small versions of Cream. Well, like, how fucking scary would that be? Maybe in the original universe, but I guess we never know. D4C, one of the most confusing stands. Dirty D's done dirty. One of the most confusing stands next to Kim Crimson. I love Train. Who's in a solid way? Solid B. Hey, okay. Hey, it's an absolute trash. But yeah, the stand is. Hey, is overhated. I don't understand how people can hate this stand. Like, just take a minute to think about just this stand. Like, did you take a minute to think? Compare this to Talking Heads. Talking Heads is god shit useless. Alright, let's just forget about Talking Heads. I'm just gonna end up ranting again. Like, Heya can help you with luck. Like if the stand wanted to be used for even for combat, I feel like it could be somewhat useful because it can kind of. Because as we saw in the chapter, it gave him really good luck, and if he had like a partner, maybe he can give the partner luck or something like that. So I feel like it is an absolute trash. Like, it's not a good stand, but I just don't like how many people hate on it. It's not the worst stand. Like, there are worse stands out there, like with a stand called Talking Heads. Like, Oh yeah. Now next, let's talk about the Boom Boom family. Boom Boom. Boom Boom. The Boom Boom family. What a name. Oh, then I thought our second and last bomb stand. I mean, we do get a bomb stand in part 8, but that's just basically Killer Queen. I love the user. He had drip, he had style. Yeah, B. Oof, I love this stand. I love the user especially. Plus, puts in his ass in A tier, where he belongs. Catch the rainbow. I want to put this at A because ability wise, he is A tier. The only downside is he can only use his ability when he's raining. So if he uses his ability in the UK, like where I live, he'd be fucking unstoppable. Yeah, so that's why I put him in B. Yeah, B. Ooh, I love this stand. So good. Do I think it's A tier? I know that people will be pissed, but no, this sounds alright. I do feel like it's A tier though. 20th century. Yep. All silver wall. Ooh, chocolate disco. I really like this stand. And what's funny is I don't know how to this day, I don't. If anyone's watching this video, and if anyone knows how this stand works, I can make it make sense. Please tell me. Because ability wise, this stand is overpowered. All I know is that you can't hit it And I don't know how this stand works. I just know a reason I have to put this stand at A tier. And the worst part is I don't want to because I don't know how it works. I know how every stand works. I could easily explain how King Crimson, D4C, you name it, can work. But when it comes to this stand, I just don't know how it works. It just does stuff. I swear, like it traps you, and you have to hit it from a certain angle. You have to hit it from a certain angle. No, yeah, I don't know how the stand works. I just know that it's overpowered, so that's why he's A tier. Because if this list was based on my favorite stands, I don't know. Well, I'll even put Chocolate Disco. I mean, I love the stand name. I love the stand design. I like the user, but I don't know its ability. To this day, I still don't know how it works. It just does stuff, like overpowered stuff. So I swear this world can only stop time for like 5 seconds, not like the 9 or 10, and well, he's not a vampire. So he's going in S, not God tier. So I swear that's it for part Steel Ball Run. There's no stand in absolute trash from Steel Ball Run. I'd just like to point that out. I mean, there's one in trash, but there's only one, but there's not in absolute trash. That's impressive. There's only one in trash. I mean, there's some in mid, but just look at like B, A, S. Like, all of them are just up there. Yeah, so Steel Ball Run improves from Stone Ocean with its stands, and then it fell off a cliff. Jojo, when it came to stand, just fell off a cliff again because Jojolian has everything I say about Stone Ocean have the worst stands. Just the stands in Part 8 in Jojolian are worse. Just let that sink in. Like, oh fucking, the stands in this part is oof. I mean, none of them are as bad as Talking Heads, but just know that this is sort of the weakest part of JoJo's just stands in general. It has some of the weakest stands. The stand design are disgraceful. No, I'll just talk about it as we get on. Soft and wet. It looks like there's no Go Beyond. Also, if there was Go Beyond, I'll put Go Beyond at S tier. It's not God tier. The soft Go Beyond is overrated. Just Get 8 can't control where his bubbles can go. If he could control where his his bubbles can go, he will be in God tier. But since he can't, he's S. So A. Oh, I hate Just Get 8. I hate Jojolian. I just think it's the worst part of JoJo. It's just the stands are just so mid. I mean, I remember that this stand was quite effective. Actually, yeah. Oh, Born This Way, finally a good stand. A stand that I actually like. I don't really like Soft and Wet. Oof. Yeah, A tier. Fucking love the boy. Born This Way. It has a good stand design as long as it keeps his helmet on. Once they remove his helmet, it looks fucking awful. Killer Queen. Okay. This version of Killer Queen can like summon 4 or 5 sheet heart attacks. Like this sheet heart, like Killer Queen could summon 5 of these fuckers. What? That's an S right there. Like, come on. I hate this stand so much. I hate the user and the stand. I swear the user wanted it. I swear. He wanted to have, like, the user for this dog shit stand wanted to have sex with his own mother or something like that. I fucking hated this part. I fucking hate. Okay, fine. I'll put that B. I mean, if this stand was based on my favourite stands, it'd be going all the way down here, but sadly, it does have a really strong ability, so it's going in B, sadly. Yeah, that's Tsurugi's stand, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's B. King, I love the name, but you're still getting mid. Speed King, I love the use. I love Jobin. I love the stand. His stand design is disgraceful though. Seriously, what the fuck were they thinking there? Seriously, look at the stand. Like, look at the stand design. It's fucking disgusting. What happened to stand design this part? It's fucking awful. Look at this. Is love deluxe. It's like fine. See, I swear the stand called Talking Hearts or some bullshit like that. No, I can't do that. All right. Yeah, it's big. As you see, I'm not even like explaining like why these stands are there. That's just, you know, if you read Jojo Tier, I think you should know why. That's just, they're just so bad. Like, yeah, they might be strong, but compare. Alright, yeah, put one of you in God tier. I think one of you is the strongest stand in JoJo, but what I'm saying is, I just don't really see a stand like this defeating like Hermit Purple. I don't like this stand couldn't even defeat like the hand. Like the hand could probably beat them or Little Feet, and it's just ugh. Fun. Not only does it have an awful stand name, it's just ugh. I mean, I can't have to like the fight, but ugh. Oh wait, no, that's I Am a Rock. I like this stand. Again, look at that stand design. It's fucking disgusting. Yeah, it's A, isn't it? Yeah, it's A. Is this a stand? No, it's neither this stand or this stand that has something to do with directions. I feel like they should have called them, like, one of them could have something to do with directions. They should have called it One Direction. That would just be fucking, that'd be fucking cool if they called it One Direction. It was neither this stand or this one. But I think it was this one. I don't know. Yeah, that's just, ugh. Ugh. Okay, this sounds actually alright. If anything, this sounds actually really strong. I think it's A. Meh. No, alright. One of these stands could not control directions or something like that. I think no one's called Blue Hawaii or something like that. Yeah, okay, actually. Yeah, it's B, I guess. Fucking hate Brainstorm. Shit stand. All on layout. It's actually a pretty decent stand. Okay, this guy has a cool stand. His stand was really cool. Oh, this is just basically like part 8 Joseph stand. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. Wait, mid. I mean, it was humanoid. It was never followed up on, so trash you go. So that's it for the tier list. What do you think about it? I don't. Wait. Wait, no. Wait. Yeah, I feel much better now. As you see, a lot of John Johnny's stands are just in mid. Because a lot of the stands here are just awful. Yeah, I don't want to change anything. I mean, I'm deciding whether or not I should put this in C or not. If you have a problem with me changing this, then I could understand why. But for now, I'm gonna change it. But I don't know. Maybe when I'm editing the video, I might put it back at B or something. But for now, it's at mid. This is a tier list, so tell me whether or not you agree with it or not, and tell me your tier list below. Before I say I'm out, there's something I want to just put out in the open. Yellow Temperance is the first suit stand. That's where I'm going to leave it as.